Your screen goes dark. Then a single notification appears. The siege has begun. Your finger is still touching the screen, but you're no longer holding a phone. You're leaning against a stone battlement. Below you, an army waits in the dust. You don't know whose army it is yet. You only have two names. One defeated an Ottoman sultan on the battlefield and took him prisoner. The other returned for years against an enemy that had nearly destroyed him, until that enemy's state no longer existed. Their names are Timur and Basil II. Now you're going to discover which one would be harder to defend your country against. 5 trials stand between you and survival: your army, your city, your strongest commander, your chance to recover, and your people's decision to resist. By the end, you'll know which invasion you were less likely to survive. Your army forms outside the walls, but the enemy in front of you is not what it seems. Its cavalry charges, then retreats. You think you're winning. It's a trap. At the same time, your water routes and supply lines come under pressure. Some of your allies are no longer standing beside you. This is Timur. He combines mobile cavalry, pressure on your supplies, and political divisions. The same forces he exploited against Bayezid at Ankara. When that battle ended, even an Ottoman sultan was a prisoner. Your army collapses. Timur, 1. Basil, 0. Your city has fallen. But now the question changes. How long will your conqueror stay? Timur did not inherit a vast, ready-made empire. He built one, stretching from Iran toward the Caucasus. But his most spectacular victories in Delhi, Damascus, and Anatolia did not become permanent Timurid rule. After his death, the empire was divided among members of his dynasty. Basil's greatest conquest was Bulgaria. He connected it to the Byzantine system through taxation, garrisons, and administration. Bulgaria remained under Byzantine rule for roughly 167 years. Now ask yourself, when your conqueror dies, will you still belong to his empire? The score is tied. Timur, 1. Basil, 1. But that is little comfort, because your strongest commander is still in the field, and even he may not be enough. Timur faced Toktamish, a ruler who fought using the same steppe traditions. He defeated him once in 1391, then again in 1395. Afterward, Timur struck his cities and trading centers, dealing a devastating blow to his ability to recover. Then Timur moved to another front and defeated Bayezid as well. Your commander might not survive even one front. Timur, 2. Basil, 1. Your army is gone. Your capital has fallen. Your commander has been defeated. But something has changed. You are still standing. And Basil had once suffered a devastating defeat of his own. In 986, his army was crushed, and Basil barely escaped. He returned home and suppressed the rebellions within his own empire. He formed an alliance with Vladimir of Kiev, and when he returned to face his enemy, he no longer searched for one decisive blow. He came back with patience, fortress by fortress, mountain pass by mountain pass. That comeback gives the 4th trial to Basil. The score is tied again, 2-2. Now your army is gone. Your capital is lost. Your commander has fallen. Only one question remains. Will your people resist? If they do, there is something they need to know. Timur sent messages to cities that resisted him, not once, again and again. Isfahan, Delhi, Baghdad, Smyrna, different years, different cities, the same pattern of terror. The warning always reached the next city: surrender, or this will happen to you. Basil also carried a reputation for brutality. After the Battle of Klydion, thousands of Bulgarian prisoners were reportedly blinded. The core of the event is plausible, but the number and its most dramatic details come from a source written roughly 80 years later. More importantly, there is no strong evidence that Basil turned this punishment into a method repeated across different cities. So ask yourself, which ruler would frighten you into surrendering? Timur, 3. Basil, 2. Final score: Timur, 3. Basil, 2. The winner of the invasion test is Timur. But remember, Basil could learn from defeat. He could return for decades, and he could turn his greatest conquest into lasting rule. Timur was more dangerous because he could destroy armies in open battle, eliminate powerful rivals across multiple fronts, and transform mass violence into a warning sent to his next target. Which one would you rather face outside your walls? Tell us in the comments and let us know which point we awarded to the wrong ruler.